Follow the leader. KBLA Talk 1580. Follow the leader.
If you're not following KBLA Talk 1580 on all of our socials, then you're missing out. Download our app and find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and on the web at KBLA 1580.
That's right.
Again, you can find all of our socials at KBLA 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
By the way, if you miss any of our weekday shows in real time, you can always catch up by checking out the podcast of your favorite shows at your leisure. At KBLA Talk 1580, we've got your black.
Follow the leader.
Following the leader.
Oh my God. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this is gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss you. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn!
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you rate women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
What makes a person unique? What makes them stand out from the crowd? Is it their personality, traits, courage, actions, or something else entirely that makes them extraordinary? Let's dive in and find out what makes someone unique. What makes you unique? Each of us is unique. It is in our DNA. From our fingerprints and facial structure to intelligence and self-confidence. Even identical twins tend to have psychological and emotional differences that make them uniquely individual. But if all of us are unique, what do we exactly mean by a unique person? Well, a unique person is very different from what you expect someone to be. They do not fit into our social expectations. They are one-of-a-kind individuals who are not misfits, but inspirations. Their personality, characteristics, traits, words, behaviors, and actions reveal their uniqueness in everything they do. While they may be odd and eccentric at times, they are enthusiastic, confident, and courageous. And this dichotomy in their genuine nature makes it important for us to know what makes a person unique. They are unparalleled individuals who can find inner strength and determination, even when the best of us may feel hopeless. Uniqueness can be established in a variety of ways, and you can be unique based on your skills, abilities, accomplishments, experiences, and personality. What are the things that make a person unique? Here are some of the most uncommon traits of a unique person that make them not just stand out from the crowd, but carve their own path to reach their individual goals. 1. Your experiences in life. Ever wondered what makes a person unique? The answer is simple: our daily experiences. What we experience in our lives shapes and molds how we see the world. Our perspective, attitude, and personality depend on our life experiences that make us who we are, different from one another. Past experiences can greatly influence how we interact with the world around us. Whereas, new and unexpected experiences can rewire our brain structure and influence our behavior and uniqueness. Each and every experience you have in life, whether minor or major, can completely change you as a person. While negative experiences can make you defensive, anxious, or withdrawn, positive experiences can make you more confident, brave, and resilient. However, it is when you decide not to be trapped by your experiences, but learn from them instead, that is when you can truly be a unique person. 2. Your beliefs. Your core beliefs and values are some of the most important things that make you unique. Our perceptions, which develop through experiences, strongly impact our beliefs. The things we believe to be true about ourselves, others, and our environment shape our opinions and faith in ourselves and others, whether negatively or positively. These core beliefs and values become a part of our belief system that we will strongly defend. These set the standards we follow for ourselves and our lives.
Man, it's getting thick up in here. Special, are you really and truly one of one? Or are you a carbon copy of everybody else out there? If the going shoe is a red bottom, you gotta have it, right? If that's the new style, red bottom, everybody gotta have it. Louis Vuitton or Louis Vuitton, right? You need a Louis Vuitton belt. You need a jumpsuit, a Fendi bag. What
What's the going fashion that you got to have that everybody else got? Right? Why is it that the things you have represent your wealth and status and not your personality? Why doesn't your personality exude billionaire? Why doesn't your spirit exude billionaire? How come when you walk in the room, your spirit doesn't warp the room? To me, that's special, right? If nobody can feel your gravity as a person, they just feel the gravity of your wallet, of your accoutrement, of your accumulation, your societal accumulations, your material things, then are you truly special? Huh? Or are you relationships cafeteria where they come to pick up a meal, something to eat? 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone lines right now, right now, right now. We on fire. When a man or a woman declares that someone is special to them, it signifies a deep emotional connection and appreciation for the unique qualities that that person possesses. It goes beyond superficial attraction or infatuation, or at least it can. It reflects a recognition of the individual's intrinsic worth and the profound impact that they have on their partner's life. Specialness in a relationship is nurtured through genuine love, respect, and the ability to understand and appreciate each other's uniqueness. Now, material wealth and specialness. While material wealth and financial stability can provide comfort and security, they do not inherently make a person special in an intimate relationship. They just make them a safe haven. True specialness lies in the intangible qualities that define an individual's character, such as kindness, compassion, accountability, empathy, and the ability to create meaningful connections. These qualities transcend material possessions and form the foundation of a truly special bond. Do you know what else makes you special? Or makes a person special? When I break you, I seek to put you back together. Do you know how many people don't give two shakes of a fat rat's tail if they break you? Many people who have broken us will leave us unapologetically. Just like the tiger. You remember the character Richard Parker in the movie The Life of Pi? It's a great movie. You should watch it. That man tried to keep that tiger alive, even though that tiger was trying to kill him. And when he was a boy, his father told him, look into this tiger's eye. Ain't nothing in there. That's an animal. Ain't no soul in there. And even after the tiger, who wanted to kill and eat this boy on that boat, finally figured out, well, I need this kid because I'm on a boat in the middle of the ocean, and this kid seems to be trying to save us both. So when the tiger chilled out, slightly, the boy built a connection to the tiger, and he thought the tiger understood what he was doing. And by the time they fought storms and they fought all kind of drought, they fought no food, they fought so many battles together. By the time they got to the shore, that damn tiger hopped out of that boat and walked right into the woods and never looked back. And that's what destroyed the boy. His heart was broken into a million pieces because he thought everything we've been through, many of our relationships are just like that. Everything we've been through. Listen to what it said about specialness in relationship. It goes beyond superficial attraction or infatuation. It reflects a recognition of the individual's intrinsic worth and profound impact that they have on their partner's life. Specialness in a relationship is nurtured through genuine love, respect, and the ability to understand and appreciate each other's uniqueness. Can you imagine if I hurt you and I made it my life's mission to fix it, to heal it? You, me, and the relationship? Many people see that as an irritant. You better get on out of here with all that fixing it business. You done did what you did and ain't no undoing what you did. My image of you is destroyed. So what is the essence of being special? Being a special person is a deeply personal and subjective experience. It involves embracing one's authentic self, acknowledging and valuing one's strengths and weaknesses, and continuously striving for personal growth. Specialness is rooted in self-awareness, self-acceptance, self-approval, self-acknowledgement, and the courage to live in alignment with one's values and passions. It is a journey of self-discovery and self-expression that allows individuals to shine their unique light in the world. So many of us are afraid of their own light, that they want to fit in. They want to conform. They don't want to be called out for being weird. We told you what the etymology of the word weird is. Do y'all remember? Do you guys remember the etymology of the word weird? Does anybody remember? Let's look at it real quick before I get to these callers. Weird. Circa 1400. Having the power to control fate. From weird, a noun from Old English. Weird, fate, chance, fortune, destiny, the fates. Literally, that which comes from Proto-Dramatic words, right? Also of Old Saxon, word, right? W-U-R-D. Old High German, wort, fate. Old Norse, Uor, fate. One of the three Norns. The damn thing means to turn the wind. The winds of change. Weird means having the power to control fate. But in our society, weird is uncool. Do you understand? It's heavy stuff, man. When we come forward, I'm going to the phone lines. We got Indianapolis. We got Dallas, Texas. If you want to join this discussion, I really want to know what makes you special. I want to know what makes your partner special. I want to know what makes the relationship special. I want to know what special is to you in your love life. When we come forward, the VOR is on fire.
Reasons. The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580. KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. Stay Housed LA has the resources you need to know your rights and the legal support to back them up. The COVID-19 pandemic has cost people their jobs and livelihoods. This has left an estimated 1/3 of households not being able to make rent and facing losing their homes. This is a fear no one in our community should have to face. You have rights, though, and Stay Housed LA is here to help. Stay Housed LA is a partnership between the County of Los Angeles, the City of Los Angeles, and local community and legal service providers. Together, they provide tenants with the information and support needed to exercise their rights so they can remain safely in their homes. Find out more about your rights by participating in a virtual tenant workshop. Get the legal assistance you need. Find additional resources in Los Angeles County and the City of Los Angeles. Stay connected to Stay Housed LA County for updates. This and more at stayhousedla.org. Stay connected to Stay Housed LA for updates. This and more at stayhousedla.org. That's stayhousedla.org. Or call their hotline at 213-694-0040. We've got your black with a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
It's game day at Jim's house, and the spread is impressive.
Mike's already done some damage with the hot wings, and now he's dropping back and going deep for another slice of pizza.
I sure hope he brought the Pepto.
Mike knows that Pepto-Bismol provides fast 5-symptom relief from unexpected stomach upsets. He's no rookie.
The way he's throwing back those nachos, he's the GOAT.
Be ready for game day with Pepto-Bismol.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach,
diarrhea. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Watch out! You got me! The galaxy is safe once again.
In the pretend universe, kids play with pretend guns. In the real world, it's up to us to make sure they don't get their hands on a real gun. If you have a gun in the house, keep it locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition. Safe gun storage saves lives. Learn how to make your home safer at endfamilyfire.org. That's endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by End Family Fire, Brady, and the Ad Council.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
I never knew a la like this. Gotta be something for me to write this. Queen, I ain't seen you in a minute. Wrote this letter and finally decided to send it. Signed, sealed, delivered for us to grow together. Love has no limit, let's spin it slow forever. I know your heart is weathered by what studs did to you. I ain't gon' sort them cause I probably did it too. Because of you feelings I handle with care. Some recognize your life but they can handle the glare. You know I ain't the type to walk around with matching shirts. A relationship is effort, I will match your work. I wanna be the one to make you happiest and hurt you the most. They say the end is near, it's important that we close to the most high. Regardless of what happened on him, let's rely.
There are times when you need someone.
Yeah.
I will be by your side.
So.
There is a light that shines special for you and me.
Yeah, second. It's important we communicate and tune the fate of this union to the right.
So I was practicing my TED Talk last week in my empty courtroom, and I was really wound up, and I was doing it for about 45 minutes, and in through the door bursts this big hulking man, and it's a deputy sheriff, and he's looking around, and he has his hand on his gun, and I say to him, "Deputy, is there anything I can help you with?" And he said, "We just got a call that there's a disturbance in here." And I said, "Disturbance? I'm working on a speech." And he looked at me sideways, you know, those skeptical looks that people give you, and shook his head and walked out the door. Well, if any of you find my talk disturbing, I apologize. And I would ask also, if you do, please don't call the police on me. And if you do, I'm just asking for a 10-minute head start. In 1954, Marlon Brando starred in a movie on the waterfront, and he was a boxer, and he was shamed. And he was shamed because he threw fights for just a little bit of money, and he regrets it as his life goes on. And he talks to his brother later in the movie, and he says, "I could have been somebody. I could have been a contender." Well, there are a lot of people that don't have the capacity of being contenders. All of you have that capacity. All of you have the potential of being very, very special people. And I'll talk with you in just a little bit about some of the tips that I'm going to give you that might help you on your journey. I've studied special people and what makes them special all my adult life. People like Fran Jabera and Harvey Jabera and Linwood Sexton and Mike James and Mike Kennedy. And I'm not one of those people, unfortunately. But I have found that there are 22 traits that make people special. We'll talk about 4 of them this evening. Special people really care for other people. Tonya, my wife, and I have twin sons, Brock and Kaylee. They went to college in Washington, D.C., but they went to separate colleges. It's 2004. It's time for them to graduate, so we go back for the graduation. At Georgetown, there is an honors convocation that's taking place on a Friday morning. There are about 250 of us in attendance. There were 3 speakers. They were all good. One was a professor. One was a businessman that had gone to Georgetown, and one was a student who was going to go to work on Wall Street. All the speeches were good because they were short. The student gave by far the best speech. He was motivational. He was inspirational. We leave the auditorium and we're going to a reception. We're walking across a grassy area with a wide sidewalk, and we hear a horn honk, and we look to the right, and it is the groundskeepers, and they're in their mid-40s, and they're perspiring because they've been working for several hours. They get out of their vehicle, they shout a name and wave. We look to our left, and it is the student speaker that they are waving at. He waves at them, they walk toward one another, they embrace, and they talk about how they're going to miss one another. They say their goodbyes. They make one another feel important. Greg Marshall is a very successful basketball coach at Wichita State. We're lucky to have him. His first head coaching job was at Winthrop in 1998-99. Winthrop is picked to finish last in the conference. They just didn't know about Greg Marshall at that time. And about halfway through the season, the team adopts this young boy who's handicapped. He's confined to a wheelchair, and he becomes part of the team. Greg Marshall's team, Winthrop, wins the Big South Conference, but they have to win the postseason tournament to go to the NCAA tournament. They make it to the championship game. It's the biggest game in Greg Marshall's life up to that point. It is the biggest game in the history of Winthrop basketball because they have a chance to go to their first NCAA tournament. The team rushes off the floor at halftime. It's a tightly contested game with Radford. Coach Marshall walks off behind them, deep in thought. He's contemplating his halftime talk. He stops at midcourt. He turns around and walks back to this young boy in the wheelchair and says to him, "What are you waiting for? We need you in the locker room." At this most significant point in his life, he is showing someone else that he really cares. Special people are good listeners.
Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. What makes you special? What makes you special? Does your resilience, your internal drive, does it make you special? What makes you special? Your understanding, your empathy, your ability to care for yourself while caring for others? Does creating healthy boundaries make you special? I want to know what makes your partner special, what makes you special. Because we got to stop being in relationships where we're just two open wounds cuddling together. Because eventually those wounds are going to find conflict with each other, which is the purpose of relationship. And if you don't want to hurt anymore, if you don't want to be dissatisfied anymore, shouldn't reaching your uniqueness or reaching the full potential of your uniqueness be somewhat like a path to self-realization? We'll get into that in a second. Let's get our callers in here. Truemonger, you've been on the longest. Get in here.
Yes, sir.
What up, brother? What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Oh, boy. I think what truly makes a person special is them just being them, not trying to act like anything else. How they carry themselves, how they treat other people, how they treat themselves. Most things that people consider special are about special as a government name, because a lot of people, if you really look, a lot of people have the same name, same spelling and everything. The only thing that separates them is a social security number. So, in many regards, people are just being clones and copies of what they see. And they think that's how they're supposed to be. They never bother to write their own narrative. They just go by what they've been indoctrinated with. And they're comfortable with that, and they're about to think outside of that, or challenge themselves to learn more, to go deeper into what they've been taught. They try to mirror relationships based on the little bit that they see, but at the same time, not knowing the other side of it, not knowing the hardships that may come along and how people got through it. Because a lot of times, that's when you really find out if you have a special connection with somebody or not. Not when times are good, not when it's all sunshine and rainbows and stuff like that, but when adversity comes into the picture. A lot of times, that's where the connection suffers.
Wow. Yeah.
Because how people may deal with it.
Yeah.
I'm a strong-headed person. I'm gonna look adversity in the face and figure out how it needs to be dealt with. Not everybody's built like that. Now I had to learn that on my own because it wasn't taught to me. So I had to figure out as I got more life experience. So stuff like that I don't run from. I face it and try to deal with it as best as possible. Sometimes your partner may not understand that. They may deal with it a different way. They may try to avoid it altogether. And stuff like that can really do a lot of damage in a relationship. Because you'll tend to see why they're really there.
You'll tend to see why they are really there. That's a heavy statement. Keep going.
Because if they're only there as long as they're getting what they want out of it, as long as everything seems like it's all good, then they probably not gonna be around too long. You know, because they don't want to handle the hard times. But the reality is, there's gonna be ups and downs. There's gonna be a bunch of ugly stuff in between. If you can't handle none of that, but you still want a quote unquote relationship, you might well have a virtual one, because that's the only kind you can probably deal with. Because you can get all the good out of that and just cut it off and go on about your day. And pretend like adversity is not going to slap you in the face. Something's going to happen to you every day. Something's going to present itself every day. How are you going to deal with it? Will your partner be there for you, with you through it, or will they leave you hanging? I experienced both. So
heavy stuff, man.
I kind of get skeptical. I kind of keep my guard up, even though I try to work on that and not hold my past experiences on a new person. But you can recognize certain patterns, kind of make a spider sense tingle a little bit, if that makes sense.
Hey, True Monger, you dropping bars up in here, man. Guess what you just did?
Bro, Dallas in the building.
Dallas, Texas is in the building. Texas, run this thing, man. I'm in L.A. right now. We got MLK Day at Lamert Park across the street, man. Hey, where's Los Angeles? L.A., get in here, 1-800-920-1580. When we come forward, we're going to zip all the way over to one of our favorite callers, Ronan, Indianapolis.
It's kind of fresh, you listen to more than hip hop, and I can catch you in the mix from beauty to thrift shop. Plus you shit pop when it's time to think you fresh.
He's on fire tonight. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams, exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton. Here's the latest on the Black Information Network. New York City Mayor Eric Adams has announced the city's 3 library systems will not face budget cuts in the 2025 fiscal year. Almost every city agency was asked to cut 5% of their budget for next year. However, Mayor Adams, who is black, says he can't allow library services to be reduced any further. The move comes after prior controversial budget cuts led to the city's libraries cutting Sunday service across the city in November. State lawmakers in Louisiana are back to work at a special session of the legislature. It's focusing on the state's congressional boundaries. A federal judge ruled that they violate the Voting Rights Act. There will be an effort to create a second black majority district. Republicans have argued that the black population is spread out, making that impossible. That's the latest. I'm Amber Payton on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network, and BINnews.com.
Can't wait weeks for your tax refund? Then don't. At Jackson Hewitt, get money today if you're approved for a no-fee refund advance loan on a prepaid card. Book today at jacksonhewitt.com. No-fee refund advance offered to eligible clients. Application required. Loans by Republic Bank. Details at jacksonhewitt.com.
Follow the leader. KBLA Talk 1580. Follow the leader.
If you're not following KBLA Talk 1580 on all of our socials, then you're missing out. Download our app and find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and on the web at KBLA 1580.
That's right.
Again, you can find all of our socials at KBLA 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
By the way, if you miss any of our weekday shows in real time, you can always catch up by checking out the podcast of your favorite shows at your leisure. At KBLA Talk 1580, we've got your black.
Got your black. Follow the leader. Following the leader. Oh my God. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader.
I tried to quit smoking cigarettes probably hundreds of times over the years. 2 or 3 days into quitting again, I go get into a vehicle and guess what? There's a pack of cigarettes in there. I mean, I've got the unlit cigarette in my hand. And I said to myself, why do I even try to quit if I'm going to cave so easily every time? Something clicked in my head that told me I can do this.
Every attempt is part of your story to quit for good. Visit Kick It California today at kickitca.org.
COVID-19 renter protections are ending for City of Los Angeles tenants. Know your rights and these 3 facts. February 1st is the deadline to pay rental arrears for rent owed from October 1st, 2021 to January 31st, 2023. Residential tenants cannot be evicted without a reason or just cause. You have 5 days to respond to an eviction notice from the court. Learn more at housing.lacity.org. That's housing.lacity.org. Be informed. Be protected, be at home. There's only a few days left for open enrollment, starting at $0 a month. LA Care Covered offers the benefits you need to achieve your health goals. $0 preventive services, 24/7 virtual care and nurse advice lines, walk-in minute clinics, free fitness and nutrition classes, and more. Become a member of LA's most affordable health plan. Get a free instant quote at lacarecovered.org. Have open enrollment questions? Connect with us today at 855-222-4239. Find your affordable path to wellness with LA Care Covered today.
Cover California is a free service from the state that's already helped millions of people like you get and pay for health insurance. With financial help to lower the cost of health coverage, you could get a quality health plan for less than $10 a month. Every plan covers preventive care, doctor visits, emergency care, and more. If you have questions, we're here to help every step of the way. Cover California, this way to health insurance. Enroll by January 31st at coveredca.com.
KBLA Talk 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 believes in community empowerment. LA's 99 neighborhood councils form the grassroots level of the Los Angeles city government. The system was created to connect LA's diverse communities to City Hall. While neighborhood council board members are volunteers, they are also public officials elected to office by the members of their community. Neighborhood councils advocate on issues like homelessness, housing, land use, emergency preparedness, public safety, parks, transportation, and sustainability. They also provide local expertise on the delivery of city services to their various communities. Neighborhood councils are open to participation by anyone who is a part of the fabric of daily life in said community. This includes those who live, work, or own property or a business. If you are interested in stepping up to join your local neighborhood council, visit www.empowerla.org. That's empowerla.org. It's time to think globally, but act locally. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm calling you up. I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need a love doctor, and I need it right away. I'm calling you up. I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need to hear the doctor's voice of reason.
Yo, so I got this two-timing chick who got her revenge from when I was on my two-time tip. And even when I tried to correct it, she couldn't get past how she was disrespected, neglected my effort, a pair with no trust, dirty games and affairs that been tearing us up. If things ain't picture perfect, is it really worth it? I have an idea, but I need to know for certain.
I'm calling you up. I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need a love doctor, and I need it right away. I'm calling you up. I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need to hear the doctor's voice of
reason. 15 things that make you unique. Have you ever wondered about the things that make you truly unique? The truth is, you are one of a kind. The world has never seen anyone like you before, and it will never see your exact duplicate again. That's because no two people are exactly alike. Every human being is different in some way from the next person. Some of these differences might be obvious to others, while others might only be detectable by a close friend or family member who knows you well. But what makes someone truly unique? In this video, you are going to learn the top 15 things that make you unique, special, and amazing according to science. Make sure to watch this video to the end so you don't miss anything. Welcome to a new video from the Social Psychology Masters YouTube channel. If you're new here, subscribe for more social psychology videos. And comment down below, I subscribed, and let us welcome you. Let's start. Number 15, your fingerprint. The first thing that might come to mind when thinking about what makes a person unique is their fingerprints. That's right, I bet you thought of this before even opening this video. Each person has a different set of ridges in their fingerprints, so even though identical twins might have the same DNA sequence, they don't have the exact same fingerprint pattern. Number 14, the way you communicate. The way that you communicate is definitely something that makes you unique. It's the little things that count, the subtle differences in how you phrase your statements or convey your thoughts to others. Some people might be better at communicating in a certain way, but the fact is that there's no right or wrong way to communicate. It's completely up to you and how you feel most comfortable doing it. Even identical twins have different communication styles. Number 13, your perspective on the world. Did you know that the way that you see the world is unique to you? That's right, your view of things is influenced by your life experiences, your emotions, and even the people who surround you. You can't know exactly how someone else experiences things, no matter how similar their lives seem on the surface. So don't assume that just because you've experienced something in a certain way, everyone experiences things in exactly the same way.
Man, very interesting stuff tonight. But what makes your partner unique? Special. Right? They can have everything that the world says they're supposed to have. Money, cars, homes, security. But are you slumming if they don't have internal peace? Does internal peace make them special? Right? If they don't have internal wins, won internal battles, defeated themselves in some kind of way, doesn't that make a person special? Very interesting tonight. Self-actualization. You guys are familiar with Abraham Maslow's pyramid of self-actualization, right? What does self-actualization mean? The realization or fulfillment of one's talents and potentialities, especially considering as a drive or need present in especially considered as a drive or need present in everyone. The ability to self-actualize, right? But self-actualization comes really from self-realization, which is a spiritual process. To be able to find oneness with God, to be able to find oneness with the source of all that is. If you're not even one with your darkness, there's no way to become one with the source. You have to go through the abyss in order to find Ananda, the Sanskrit term for bliss. If you want the bliss, you must go through the abyss. That's how you get there. So many people want to sidestep the abyss. Guess what's in the abyss? Self-work, self-acknowledgement, self-approval, self-acceptance, the breaking free of the shackles of old patterns of hurt, of disappoint. You got to go through the abyss in order to get to the bliss. That's how it works. We got Ronan from Indianapolis. Get in here.
Hey, what's good, Zoe? Shout out to the 49ers Empire.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. We gonna do it, I think, if we don't have to face Baltimore. Talk to me, man. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
It's an awesome topic. What makes a partner special? I say if she has a healthy relationship with herself first. For one. One that doesn't take pride in being emotionally illiterate. Then there's one who actually respects and nurtures the problem-solving element and the procreative element of an individual. She's empathetic. She refuses to be creatively constipated to fit into my box.
Creatively constipated.
Yeah. Most people have to shrink themselves to be around people that they really don't fit with. That's why they have the most conflict with other people, because they're not allowed to be their genuine selves. She's empathetic. She knows how to treat others with respect as she would respect for herself. And she learns the importance of divorcing her demons and her negative narrative.
Hey, are y'all listening to Ronan? Ronan is in here acting a complete fool. Negative narratives, discipline, and demons. Where is Nikki from the SIP when you need her? Jesus, that's the only person that can follow this guy, man. He's in here cooking. Hey, Ronan, guess what you just did? Unless you got more. Guess what you just did?
I can do a little bit. She's not afraid to not just protect, but actually enhance your vision and expect you to do the same with her freely. She's actually anxious to have those uncomfortable conversations. That way you can establish deeper bonds that either no one that she's known or very few have experienced for themselves.
Man. Heat. Hey, man, I love it, brother. I love it. But it goes both ways, men and women, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. Guess what you just did, Ronan?
Brought Indianapolis back in the building. Go Niners.
Naptown is in the building. He said, go Niners. Yes, indeed. You already know we on fire tonight, man. This show has absolutely flown by. But I love it. I love it when the conversation is rich and intense, man. We getting something out of it. He was bringing straight blades. Listen, when I come forward, I'm going to talk to my brother Jay from Los Angeles. Let's get it.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
What's up?
I'm tired of feeling so bloated.
That used to be me. Then I got this.
Align Bloating Relief plus food digestion. A probiotic, right?
Yeah, it works naturally with your gut to help soothe occasional bloating and gas. Plus, it has vitamin B12 to aid digestion by helping convert food to cellular energy. 2 benefits, 1 capsule.
Align Bloating Relief plus Food Digestion from the #1 doctor-recommended probiotic brand. Learn more at alignprobiotics.com.
My dad has a cold, but also has high blood pressure. That's why I got him Vicks DayQuil High Blood Pressure for max strength daytime relief. Unlike some ordinary cold medicines, it's specially formulated for people like my dad. DayQuil High Blood Pressure is sugar-free, alcohol-free, and decongestant-free.
Vicks DayQuil High Blood Pressure. The daytime, non-drowsy, coughing, aching, fever, sore throat, cold and flu for people with high blood pressure.
Like my dad.
Medicine. Use as directed.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed? Because no two people sleep the same. Only the Sleep Number smart bed lets you each choose your individual firmness and comfort, your Sleep Number setting. The Climate 360 smart bed is so smart it actively cools or warms up to 13 degrees on either side for your ideal sleep temperature. The Queen Sleep Number C2 smart bed is now only $9.90. Plus free home delivery when you add any base. Ends Monday. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
You're all set with your Medicare prescriptions, Mrs. Brown.
This is not just low-cost copays at Walgreens.
I can actually help you set up 90-day refills if you want.
This is having a partner you can trust. Get low-cost copays, 90-day refills, and delivery from your neighborhood Walgreens. This is being independent. Together. Walgreens.
Restrictions apply. For details, see walgreens.com/pharmacy.
Did you know that feeling sluggish or weighed down could be a sign that your digestive system isn't working at its best? Taking Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil fiber powders help promote your daily digestive health using a plant-based fiber called psyllium. The gelling action of this special fiber traps and removes waste so you can feel lighter and more energetic. Metamucil, promoting digestive health for a better you. Learn more at metamucil.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed? Because no two people sleep the same. Only the Sleep Number smart bed lets you each choose your individual firmness and comfort, your Sleep Number setting. The Climate 360 smart bed is so smart it actively cools or warms up to 13 degrees on either side for your ideal sleep temperature. The Queen Sleep Number C2 smart bed is now only $9.90. Plus free home delivery when you add any base. Ends Monday. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
You know you want some more. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Voice of Reason. My co-host is my playlist. We've been on fire tonight. Don't I have another one? What's the other record? What's... Come on! Deborah Laws?
All my love is all I have, and my
My playlist is my co-host. Hey, what other fire we got? Do I got another one? Y'all know. Hey.
Special.
Oh, y'all didn't think I could get new school too?
Woke up this morning to somebody judging me. No surprise they judging me. Don't know who I'm supposed to be. I'm just acting up. I'm precious. Can never saying sorry. Found out in the end that I can only do it.
The voice of reason is on fire tonight, live from KBLA Talk. You already know what it is. Come on, man. KBLA, man, we revolutionary over here. Revolutionary conversations that push the needle, that push the envelope, that get you thinking. Let me get my final caller in here tonight. Jay from Los Angeles. Get in here. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Good. I could say night because I'm out here with you, Mr. Williams. This is my second time calling, but I always listening to you in the clouds.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
We got to tighten up that YouTube page, but the radio station is kicking in. So I'm gonna start off with us as people, and then I'm trying to end up with Martin Luther King. And I know you're on a time frame, so I'm gonna try to get it in there real fast. Look, human beings, man or woman, is not a finished product. It's one it's working towards a finish, and that's a major difference. Believe it or not, this is why prediction is so important. If it was predicted that Martin Luther King was going to be hit with a bottle of urine, then that means there had to be somebody who was going to throw that bottle. And if you was an influencer to stop that person from throwing that bottle, then would we be talking about Martin Luther King today? There's a process. Every human being go through it. You beat out, and just in sperm cells itself, you beat out 50 to 100 and something million sperm cells. In any competition you ever be in life, you'll never have that type of number. And then you got the 600 eggs that you reach to that goal. So what I'm saying is everything is for a reason. There's a purpose for everything. And if you go back in time to change anything, you might be producing something that you will not recognize, or it be in the best interest of humankind. So I used to be heavy and hard on people when people was not doing the things the way I thought they should do it. But it's a process. It's a journey. And you have already become that special when you can beat out anything of 80 million to 100 million or 600. So your best competition is when you was born. And when you was born, was already born special.
I love it, brother. Jay from Los Angeles. He brought the city of angels in the building, and I so appreciate it. We had to get Jay in here. Jay, guess what you just did, brother?
I just brung L.A. in KBLA.
Yes.
1580.
Yes, sir. We appreciate it. Listen, man, I love having these kind of conversations because, you know, a relationship is not a Birkin bag. A relationship is not a pair of Jordans. You're intertwining souls. You're intertwining spirits. You understand what I'm saying? You're intertwining like some really deep stuff, some really heavy, meaningful stuff, right? And we're all unique people, but we don't all cultivate and mine our uniqueness. Oftentimes, our focus is centered on the outside. What have you done for me lately? What can you do for me lately? How do you live up to my expectations of you? And like I said, a lot of times the relationships are inverted, right? The only way to become a true giver in a relationship is first you must learn how to give to yourself. And the first thing you should give to yourself is your attention to what is unhealed. Do you understand? That's the first thing. When you start giving attention to your wounds start to relax, right? Your wounds are hyperactive when you're not paying attention, right? Your wounds are making decisions. They're actually molding and shaping your life. Negative patterns have to be disrupted. How do you disrupt a negative pattern? Through objective, non-judgmental observation. That has to happen from you on the inside. Do you understand? That has to happen to you from the inside. So when your partner comes into their life into your life as a work in progress, you're able to watch them as they watch themselves. It's heavy stuff. The qualities that make a woman special are as diverse as the women themselves, right? It could be her intelligence, compassion, creativity, or resilience. Similarly, what makes a man special varies from person to person. It could be his strength, integrity, ambition, empathy, understanding, forgiveness, or ability to provide emotional support. Specialness is not confined to gender stereotypes, but rather emerges from the unique blend of qualities that each individual possesses. We have to learn how to embrace the truth of who we are, embracing specialness, right? Each individual possesses a special combination of qualities, experiences, and perspectives that contribute to our specialness, right? No two people are alike, and this inherent uniqueness should be celebrated and cultivated. Specialness can manifest in various ways, such as artistic talent, intellectual prowess, oratory skills, or the ability to inspire others. It is a culmination of these qualities that make a person more special from others. But I'm going to go even deeper. Jesus said, you have the power to do and be even greater than he was. But how many of you guys are living in that actuality? In the book of Psalms, chapter 82, verse 6, it says, I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. Arise, O God, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations. Please understand, a lot of people mistranslate this. In Hebrew, this is what the original book was written in. Psalms 82:6 is written in Hebrew, Aramaic. Ye are gods. The word God is Elohim there. Ye are gods and children of the Most High. Most High is Elyon, Elyon, El. Elyon, Elyon, El, the Most High. But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. Arise, O God, and judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations. Jesus was stoned for this verse. In John chapter 10, from 1 all the way down to 24, they approached Jesus and tried to stone him. He said, why do you stone me? He said, many great works I have done. Why do you seek to stone me? He said, not for the great works. We stone you because you say you're God. And Jesus referred back to Psalms 82:6. Isn't it written in your law that I have said ye are gods? And if the word came from on high, then how can the word be broken? And then he ducked and ran away. We have the potential to reach something very great if we seek it. We started the conversation. You finish it. Up next, you know who it is. Jill Monroe, my sister, your sister, our sister, RSVP with Jill Monroe. She's going to keep the fire lit. I'll holler tomorrow with another one.
Fellas. Say what? Dirty South. Here we go. Can y'all really feel me? Baby girl. East Coast, feel me. West Coast, feel me. Can you feel us? Dirty South. Dirty, dirty. Can y'all really feel me? Feel it. East Coast, feel me. Say what? West Coast, feel me. Dirty South. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Can y'all really feel me? I got KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Amber Payton. Here's the latest on the Black Information Network. New York City Mayor Eric Adams has announced the city's 3 library systems will not face budget cuts in the 2025 fiscal year. Almost every city agency was asked to cut 5% of their budget for next year. However, Mayor Adams, who is black, says he can't allow library services to be reduced any further. The move comes after